and welcome back to my channel Inspired with Anushka. Students, once again I am in front of you all with a new topic that is called the conservation of biodiversity and wildlife. Earlier also we have studied about the conservation of biodiversity but that was related only with the flora and fauna. Now we will study just about the organisms which are related to the wildlife and how we can save or we can conserve the organism of the wild. So let's start the topic without doing any delay, and I hope you all are fine. Students, I am also good, so please be concentrate towards our studies topic. The establishment of the protection areas in one of the straight use of the management of environmental resources. However, with environmental philosophy, terms and approaches changing scientific in the post decades, the initiation community involved in the protection areas policy planning and management, it necessary to review the definition of the protected areas to ensure that the definition embraces the wide range of the area under a requiring protection. This definition was derived at the Fourth World Congress of the National Park and Protection Areas held in the Caracas, Venezuela in February 1992. A protection area is therefore defined as an area of land or sea specially dedicated to the protection and maintenance of the biological diversity and of the natural and associated cultural resources and managed through legal or other effective means. So the main purpose for establishment and management of the protection areas are included as scientific research, wilderness protection, preservation of species and genetic diversity, maintenance of the environmental services, protection of the species, nature and cultural features, tourism and recreation, education, sustainable use of resources for natural ecosystem and maintenance of the culture and traditional attributes. Based on the possible mix of priorities that can be generated by the management objective states, above protection areas has been grouped into the many categories. So to conserve rare and threatened species, it is necessary to protect their natural habitat, and specific means are taken to preserve the unplanned exploitation of the legal trades. The two known methods for the conservation are the in situ and ex situ program. So we will also discuss what is in situ and ex situ program. It's a very elaborate topic, and I think in the next video I will put on the definition and the full detail of this ex situ and in situ conservation, that what is this type of conservations are. So let's have a quick review for the topic which we have studied. अभी जस्ट नाउ हमने जो टॉपिक कंप्लीट किया उसका एक छोटा सा पोर्शन हम लोग देख लेते हैं, लास्टली कंक्लूजन क्या निकलता है. सो द कंक्लूजन आर द Number 1, by creating more protection areas like the national parks, sanctuaries, biosphere reservoir, etc. are very good for the conservation of the wildlife biodiversity. The next point is by preserving biodiversity in the form of grams or genetic materials. The third one is the legal scale cutting of trees. Deforestation should be avoided. And the fourth one is the plantation of trees. Forestation should be undertaken on large scale. The fifth one is the ban on the hunting of animals and should be strictly enforced. And the sixth one is the illegal trade in animal skins and elephant trunks should be checked. Students, it is very beneficial for their protection that we would stop doing marketing on the things which are we get from the animals, that may be the trunk, the skin. So the next topic for the wildlife conservation is effective system to fight forest fight should be set up. And the last one is the law to conserve biodiversity should be strictly enforced. So if we will keep in our mind the last points, these 7 points which I have made as a conclusion for you all. So if we will keep in mind these points, we must be successful for the conservation of biodiversity and wildlife. Students, if you like this video, then please press the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe my channel, and please don't forget to put the comments. Comments are very necessary for the well-being functioning of the videos, or for making what I should teach to you, is the process is going in the good way or not. So it says about all these things. It will be a feedback for me. So I kindly request to you all, put the comment. Thank you so much.